So Jason, can you tell us how you became involved with the film Kingdom Come?
Yeah, well, it was the usual sort of actor story. I got an email from my agent, and he sent along the sides that you read for a given character and the script, and he had sent me in for the lead role of Sam. But I had time to read the full script, and when I read it, I loved it, first of all, because it was a fantastic fusion of like horror and fantasy, and it was kind of original. But also, I was really drawn to this character, Daniel, who's not the lead, but plays a pretty integral role in the film. And without saying too much about the character or giving any spoilers, the conventions of narrative say that all of the characters in any given story start in one place, end in another, and there's a journey in between. And I don't really know that applies to my character, so he's a bit of an anomaly in this situation. That's about all I can say about him.
Did you have to research for the character at all? Because you play a very prominent role, not exactly lead, but very prominent.
Yeah, it's well, I mean, I was kind of inspired right when I read the script. So I certainly had some ideas, and I started to think about, okay, well, where are these preconceived ideas about what this character is and what this character looks like coming from? And so I looked back into some of the figures, particularly in horror cinema, but elsewhere too, that kind of reminded me of this character. And I started to ask myself, okay, what is it about that performance, about that actor, about that particular character that I have sort of put upon this character of Daniel, and why?
Right.
So there were a lot of questions, circling in my head, and that still are even a year and a half after filming.
What was the best part you liked about being in this film, Kingdom Come?
It was the text. The moment that I read it, there was this sweeping lyrical quality about this particular character that I was drawn to, and it was the delivery of that I enjoyed more than anything. And also the sense of camaraderie on the set, because Greg and Robin and the entire production team, they were so welcoming. They did so much to make us actors really comfortable in a freezing cold remote set that really should have been really uncomfortable. It was a great shoot, great time, and we still have that sense of family to this day. Coming to see it a year and a half later.
And from your perspective, what does it feel like for this film to actually be in the still Canadian Film Festival? What it does for the actual Canadian film industry, and can you comment a little bit about that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was so glad that we actually got into a festival, because festivals are so interesting. I've been a horror fan all my life, ever since I was a little kid, and my cousin told me that because my name was Jason Voorhees was coming to get me. Not a word of a lie. And so I've been a huge fan of horror film for a long time. And now being older and knowing about these festivals and knowing about the niches of fans that are out there that have really strong feelings about what they enjoy in horror, and breadths of knowledge about the genre that I don't have, that I wish I could say I had. It's really wonderful, because the community is so strong, and so I'm really interested to see how people are perceive the film and this particular character.
So tell us, how did you become part of this film?
Well, I had an audition way back when, and I was told that it was a very good audition, so I was very pleased with that. So I met Greg at a nearby hotel with my dad, and he told me that.
Nice. Tell our viewers what your role in the film is.
Well, I play Celia Scott. She's kind of a whimsical person. She doesn't like to share a lot about what her past is, mostly because it's kind of gruesome and unknown. So she's a very interesting character.
Nice.
It's great to play.
What do your friends say in regards to being in a film? That's the most interesting question.
They all think it's great. I have so many supportive friends. It's always great. My family, they're always just saying about how proud they are of me. There's nothing better that I could have asked for. So
nice.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about how it feels to be part of an actual film festival such as this.
Yeah, well, it's very busy around here. People always hustling, bustling, ready to go. And last time I was at a screening of Kingdom Come, I had people telling me that they loved the movie, and it's so surreal knowing that people actually do enjoy all the hard work that you've put into making the movies.
Nice. So tell our viewers what to expect when they watch Kingdom Come.
when you watch Kingdom Come, there will be certain parts of the movie where you will be on the edge of your seat and you will be left hanging, not really sure how it's going to play out. So I think it's the best thing about it.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you.
And talk to us again for any upcoming projects.
Okay, great.
Thank you.